Good afternoon. Why is contextualized preaching so vital in the 21st century? I think in order to understand that concept or process, we must first discuss what we believe contextualized preaching to be. And for me, a generic definition would be that I believe contextualized preaching to be an art of preaching that builds a gap or bridges the gap or builds a bridge from the text to today's interpretation process. Now, one of the questions that have been asked, how do we move from the world of the biblical audience to the world of today? And contextualized preaching offers that particular resource because when we consider the 21st century and everything that the 21st century Christian has to confront in regards to is our Christ true? Is the Bible true? Is it the right version of the Bible? Is there just a fictional book that we believe in? And I mean, there's so many things that confront the church in the 21st century. But I believe that contextualized preaching aids the preacher and even myself very well in helping hearers of the word to get new discoveries of the biblical truth of the mandate of the gospel of Jesus Christ. And so contextualized preaching is so vital because you use the writings of the original audience, or the original authors written to a specific original audience for then, and then you build a bridge from that time to today and what that means to be true in our church today without diluting the original meaning of the text. And so it's like saying the same thing in a different manner, holding true to the original composition of the text. And so I believe that if practiced and if adhered to, that contextualized preaching would be very beneficial in the 21st century church today. And I do believe in the effects of, and I have transitioned some time ago from preaching not under this umbrella, if you will, but after I understood it, it became more clear to me that this just helps me, and I believe it'll be an aid to any preacher who not only exercise this gift, but get to home it and to implement it in your service or your sermon. And so one of my favorite statements or saying is always that in the world of theology, we deal with hermeneutics, which is the interpretation system, how we come about believing the truths in the Bible. And then we deal with, as a result of this degree and this work, and then as preachers, the homiletics, the conveying or the proclamation of the gospel. And so one of my favorite statements is that if your hermeneutics are off, then eventually your homiletics will suffer. And so I think that contextualized preaching stems from hermeneutics, but at the same time, it's that same thing, that principle, that bridge that builds from hermeneutics to homiletics. And so I believe in it. I pray that as we continue in this class, that we can get deeper involved, and maybe I can pick up some new tricks and tools that'll aid me on Sunday mornings when trying to convey the Word of God with effectiveness to a 21st century church with 21st century issues. Thank you.